What's up, everybody? As requested by Josh Cox, we got UMPs at Eldora here tonight. We're going to see how these guys do. We know how the big blocks went. Let's see how these UMP mods do here, as we got Nathan currently on the pole with the quick time. Josh Crank, the only one who has not qualified yet, as we got 14 cars in this one. Let's see if Josh is in here. He had a packet loss, so that's probably why he hasn't put a lap time down. We're going to do this, and then after this, I got to get off the stream and get ready to do AMX here tonight, as we are on race number 3. Nathan out front, Dixon second, Jared third, Jaden fourth. I don't know why they do this, but this is a fixed series, and they have heat races, but big blocks, they don't do heat races. I don't get it. I don't freaking get it. But we got about 3 seconds left, 1 second left to qualify, and we're gonna go to heat race number 1. 14 cars here tonight. Gotta do battle first heat up. First heat up, we got Nathan on the pole, Jared second, Orville a third, Braden in fourth, Kevin in fifth, Wesley in sixth, Josh in that seventh and final spot. Everybody's gonna make the feature here tonight, so nobody has to worry about. I'll see you. What's up, Levi? But yeah, I got you, Josh. I got you, and it's Eldora. So they actually raced pretty well here last time. I think it was here that I watched them. I believe Eldora. They do race pretty well here, so should see a decent race. Nathan definitely the fastest one on the track here tonight. And that number 5. This is his wheelhouse in these UMPs. We're going to see how these guys end up placing here. And heat race number 1, getting ready. 2 laps of pace. They've paced too many laps. They should just go 1 lap and then green. I don't get it. I don't get it. All right, let's see. All right, who's your pick? I mean, it'd be hard not to pick that number 5 here tonight to take the sweep. He's got the pole. He should take his heat, and he should take the victory here tonight. We're going to find out here as we watch one of these guys bounce off the wall, warming up his tires like it's going to make a difference. What are you doing, baby girl? Oh. All right, down the back straightaway. We're going to go green this time. Bye. It's always a little bit, this is a whole different style from the big blocks on how they drive. Definitely different. The suspension is different. Wrong ump. As Nathan gets out to a good jump, Jarrett on his heels all over that back bumper bar as they come out of turn number 4 to complete lap number 1. Nathan in the lead, Jared second as they gonna battle it out. We got a pair of 5s at the front of the field. I bet you the 5-car wins. Uncle Kenny, thank you for the like. Down through turn number 4, coming to complete lap number 2. Still single file. Can Jared do anything? We're gonna jump back here. We got Orville in third, Kevin in fourth, Braden in fifth, Josh in sixth. Wesley in the 45, he's got some catching up to do. It was a Josh Cox special request. Oh, Nathan gets into the wall. Jared up next to him. We're gonna have a battle for the lead as we head down into 3 and 4. Oh, a little bit of a winky step there by Nathan, but he's gonna cross over Jared out of turn 4. He's gonna send it back up to the top. No, he doesn't send it all the way up. He keeps it low out of turn number 2 as they battle it out for the lead. Down into 3 and 4, side by side. Jared up high, Nathan down low out of turn number 4. We got 3 laps to go. Jared gets into the wall this time. That's going to help Nathan. No. Good run off the turn for Jared. He's going to keep it side by side. I don't know which one of these guys are going to win, but I guarantee it's going to be a number 5 as they come down into turn number 1 and 2. Oh, the 27 Orwell stuck on the wall. Nathan and Jared still side by side. Nathan's going to move to the high side. He's got to try and figure out something different. They're going to come around to 1 lap to go. White flag is out. Jared in the lead. Oh, Nathan clobbers the wall. He's stuck on it. Gets it off, but Jared well out in front. They're going to come down into turn number 3. Jared's going to see the checkered flag. Take the victory. Nathan second. Orwell third. Braden coming home 4th. Kevin 5th. Josh 6th. Wesley in 7th. Scott, thank you for the like and the share. Appreciate it. And thank you for the like, Robbie, of course. All right, we're going to get off to heat race number 2. Oh, there it goes. Heat race number 2. We got Dixon in first, Jade in second, Brian in third, Josh in 4th, Troy in 5th, Mason in 6th, and Josh Crink in that 7th position. All right, guys. 8 laps here for heat race number 2. There will be no LCQ because everybody's going to make it. So just the 2 heats, then the feature. All right, who's your pick for this one? Do you think it's going to be Dixon in that number? What number is Dixon? Dixon in the number 50, Jade in the 6, or do you think Brian in the 15, or maybe Joshua Henson in the 118? It's a 118, and that is Joshua Henson. Butters, what's up? And thank you, Josh, for the like. All right, these guys are going to get ready to do 8 laps here tonight for heat race number 2. So Dixon Slinger in that number 50 is the number 1 car in this session. He's the highest I rating with a 77.30. It could be. I could look. Hold on. This is the cool thing. We can go through. Look at that. He's from Indiana. He is from Indiana. All right. Pace car should pull off. What's up, Jeff? I know we were chatting and I went live. Green flag comes out. What a massive jump by the 15 of Brian. He had to make sure he didn't pass the 50 of Dixon before the start-finish line. It could be. You'd be surprised. I mean, a lot of people race in real life in here. As we got a battle for the second spot as Joshua looks up underneath Brian down into turn number 1 and 2. He's going to try and slide it up. He's got to keep it off that 15. They make a little bit of contact. Down into turn number 3 and 4. He's going to slide back to 3rd. Here comes Jade back underneath in the 6th. He wants that 3rd spot. Nice. Oh, 15 gets the wall. That's going to allow Jade to get around. Here comes Josh. Josh up to the 3rd spot as they head out of turn number 4. These guys are going to battle it out up here from 2nd on back as Dixon drives away. We got Brian up into the wall in that number 14. Here comes Joshua up underneath Jade. Can't pull the slide job. They're going to stay side by side out of turn 4 drag race down into 1 and 2. This is the easiest place when it's tacky to pull that slide job, but it helps when Jade gets into the wall. That lets Joshua up the track. Down into turn number 3 and 4. Jeff, thank you for the like. Out of turn 4, we got 3 laps to go. 3 laps to go. Dixon, 1 second in the lead. Battle for second is Brian up underneath Jay as they battle side by side for third. Josh has to like that feeling as they are almost getting together. Out of turn number 4. Oh, the 6 of Jade up into the wall. That's going to let Brian take that third position. Down into turn number 3. Still side by side. Jade's going to fight back on the outside as they come out of 4. Joshua pulling away from these two in that second position. Side by side. Jade stuck on the wall. He clobbers it. Almost comes down and kills the 15 of Brian. Somehow keeps it off him. Meanwhile, that lets Mason and the number 14 up in this battle as they come off of 4. It is Dixon, Josh, Brian, Jade, Mason, Troy for the heat. And we're going to go to the feature. Todd, thank you for the like. This is going to work out perfect. After this one, I am done because I got to get ready for AMX. But yeah, that was a good race. That was a good battle for second on back. Tonight's feature, we got Jarrett on the pole in that number 5. Dixon in second. Nathan in third. Joshua Henson's going to start in that 4th position. Orville in 5th. Brian in 6th. Braden in 7th. Jade in 8th. Kevin in that number 9th position. Mason in 10th. Joshua in 11th. Troy in 12th. Wesley in 13th. And I don't think Josh Crank is in here anymore. Let me take a better look at this car, though, for you. Does that give you a little bit better view? This should tell you even more if it's familiar. And Nathan, he made a little mistake in the heat. Ended up losing the lead. So he's going to be looking to make up for that here as he's going to start in that 3rd position. Crotch rocket setups. That's funny. All right, so we're going to go back up to the front. As we're going to get ready to go green flag. You gonna pick your local boy, the 118? I'll tell you what, Jared was fast. But you can't count out Nathan. Nathan, I know he's a little bit rusty because he had no internet for a little while, but definitely looked like he's getting back in the groove of things. That Nathan in that number 3 position, he's gonna be fast. Oh, I don't blame you. I don't blame you. All right, pace car's going to pull off. We're going to do 30 laps here tonight. Don't need that up. Green flag as they send it down into turn number 1 and 2. They're going to spread out through the field. Josh is going to fall back as he's got Orwell up underneath him. Nathan to the high side. They're 3 wide for 3rd. He's going to get that run as Jared all over the back. Oh my God, I don't know how to call this one. Dixon out front. Nathan and Jared side by side for 2nd. Out of turn number 4. We got a battle between the 5s for that 2nd spot. Here comes Joshua down on the bottom side. Brian up high. Oh, they make contact. The 118 gets turned around down into the inside. Oh, 14 still trying to spin. No caution flag. Everybody keeps it straight. How did they not wreck as Dixon's driving away? 2nd goes to Jared. Nathan in 3rd. Brian trying to bring up that number 15 into the 15th position. Yeah, Todd knows all the Indiana guys. So, Todd, oh, contact there as Nathan gets into Brian. As Brian takes the 2nd spot. What a race for 2nd place. Dixon driving away in the sunset as the 5 of Jared gets on the wall. Nathan's going to take advantage. Here comes Nathan on the bottom side. Jared up high out of turn 4. Nathan is going to fall back to that 4th position. Brian, man, Jared can't get off the wall in that number 5. That's going to bite him here as that wall gets harder and harder to get off of as they come out of turn number 4. 7 laps completed out of 30 here tonight as they go single file up on the top side. Can they catch the leader? He's out to a 2-second lead. Jade in that 5th position. Orville in 6th, Joshua in 7th, Kevin in 4th. Joshua's going to need a caution flag at this point. Todd, he's from Indiana too? Leslie? Oh, that's cool that you guys know all these people. That's awesome. Whether they're butts or not. So Dixon out in the lead, 2.5 seconds, pulling away. Brian in 2nd, Jared in 3rd, Nathan in 4th. Single file down the back straightaway into turn number 3 and 4. Here comes Jared up underneath Brian out of turn 4. Oh, we got contact for 3rd as Nathan gets in the back of Jared. Nathan's going to try and dig back out on the outside as they head down the back straightaway once again. It's back to single file racing. Oh, Brian gets into the wall. That's going to cost him 2 spots. Jared and Nathan both get around. Brian back to the 4th position. That's going to let Jade close in a little bit. And don't look now. Here comes Orville and Josh. They're not too far back. Back up to the front as our leader cruising with plenty of room. 3.2 seconds over the field. Jared in 2nd, Nathan in 3rd, Brian in 4th. Jade in that 5th position, Joshua in 6th, Orville in 7th. Kevin in that 8th position, Troy in 9th, Mason in 10th, Braden in 11th, Wesley in 12th, and Josh Barber in 13th. And I think Crank isn't in there. Some of these guys need a caution flag. Well, I'm just saying. Well, no, Jeff said that he knew who Troy was. And then Joshua says he might be familiar with who Hessen is. If I could talk. As these guys are battling it out back here, let's go back up towards the front. We have a battle for 2nd. No, they're too spread out. We got a battle here for the 4th position as Jade's going to send it in up underneath Brian. Brian's going to cross him back over. Side by side for the 4th position. Brian's going to stay down on the bottom. He's not going to cross it. As Jade gets the big run on the outside as they come through turn 3 and 4. 18 laps complete. Battle for 4th is the race on the track. Everybody else up at the front pretty separated as these two try to figure out who's going to get 4th. Joshua should be closing in on him. Since they are running side by side, we're going to stay on this battle since nothing. Oh, Jade up into the wall. Is that going to help Brian catch up? Brian's going to get to that back bumper bar of the number 6 as they come out of turn number 4. You got Lifeline? Jade in that 4th position. Brian in 5th. Joshua in 6th. Trying to close in on the field. Dixon out in the front of the field. 3.7 seconds over Jared Murphy. Jared Murphy in 2nd. 9/10 of a second ahead of Nathan. Nathan is closing the gap. That gap was about to 1.5 seconds. Can he close in on that 2nd spot? Yeah, and I'll tell you what. Yeah, these things aren't. These are pretty slow. Dixon way out in front. Are we going to get a battle for second as we go back here to the fourth position? Jade and Brian still going at it as Joshua's closing in. Out of turn number 4. Laps are ticking down. 5 laps to go. I think. Nope, 6 laps. Now 5 laps to go. As Brian runs the bottom side. Jade up high. Don't look now. Here comes Joshua in the 118. Going to send it down into turn number 1 and 2. Almost 3 wide through 2. Oh, that sucks. Jade and Josh racing it out up on the high side as Brian runs the bottom. Josh all over the back of the 15. Laps are ticking down. Top 3 still spread out. We're going to stay on this battle for 4th. 3-way battle for the 4th position. Josh is going to go all the way to the bottom through 1 and 2. Jade's going to fall back to that 6th position as Josh is working that 118 up underneath the 15 out of turn number 4. We got 2 laps to go. 2 more laps. Dixon up front. Jared second. Nathan third. And we are watching the battle for 4th as they are 3 wide. 3 wide heading into turn number 3. Jade down on the bottom side in that number 6, but here comes a big run from Josh as he slams the door on Brian up on the top side. Down through turn number 1 and 2. Dixon's going to take the win. Jared second. Nathan third. Who's going to take 4th? Josh has it. Jade digging on the bottom side. Give Joshua that 4th position. Jade 5th. Brian 6th. Orvo, he's going to bring it home in 7th. Kevin 8th. Troy 9th. Mason and 10th, Braden 11th, Wesley 12th, and Josh Barber in that 13th position. Wow, that was a pretty good race though, especially for 4th. What a race that was. As that is our final results. Dixon with the win, Jared 2nd, Nathan 3rd, Joshua 4th, Jaden 5th, Brian in 6th, Orville in 7th, Kevin in 8th, Troy in 9th, Mason 10th, Braden 11th, Wesley 12th, Josh in that 13th position. And Josh Crank did not grid, did not show here tonight. Good race here tonight. All right, I think that's going to be it for me until I do the street stocks here for AMX later on the off-road dirt. But until next time, guys, you know how it is. Be safe and have